Hey guys, so I thought I'd do something a little different today. As you know, the OC Fair is ending this Sunday, so there's only today, tomorrow, and Sunday to actually head out there and get your deep fried food on. And I wanted to count down my top 5 favorite things that I ate this past year at the OC Fair. My friends and I have been going there for about 10 years now, and so I feel like everything under the sun, they found a way to deep fry it. And surprisingly, a lot of the things on this list aren't even deep fried. And I think you guys should definitely check it out. If not this year, chances are those same items will be back next year. So at number 5, I want to say the mini donuts. My turbo kickboxing instructor was the one that actually suggested that we try these little mini donuts. There's a little stand, I think it's right next to the little shopping area, and they serve them fresh, made to order, and it's very simple. Little donuts, little cinnamon, a little sugar. They taste very fluffy. I think they sell them by the baker's dozen, and if you don't know what that is, that's about 13 of them. We ended up getting 14, which was a struggle because we had already eaten so many things up to that point that we had to pawn them off on some other friends that we ran into at the fair. So number 5 is definitely those mini donuts. Check them out. At number 4, I would say the Doritos, Escargot, and Caviar. Again, that's like probably one of the most strangest combinations I've seen at the OC Fair yet. But there's something about it that, one, is just appealing because it's so bizarre that you have to try it. And 2, it actually did taste pretty good. If you already like Doritos, this is just an elevated version of it. They add chewy escargot. If you don't know what that is, that's snails. That gives it a little bit more texture, and then the caviar adds a little bit of saltiness. And the caviar actually makes it look a lot fancier than it is. And one of my favorite things about this particular fair food item is that it's so easy to eat. They give it in this little bag that you can kind of pick in, and you don't really have to get your hands dirty. So you already waste so many napkins eating all of the other fair food that I think this is kind of refreshing to just pick and go. So definitely number 4, Doritos, Escargot, and Caviar. At number 3, I just went to the fair for the second time, and this is something that I've been seeing all over Instagram. It's this Krispy Kreme burger. It's called the Krispy Kreme Triple Decker, and it comes with 3 hamburger patties, 3 pieces of cheese, and someone asked me earlier today whether it came with a sliced donut, and I thought to myself, yes, it's a sliced donut, but it's actually 2 Krispy Kreme donuts that serve as the bun, and it was surprisingly very delicious. From the look standpoint, I was kind of disappointed because the cheese did not melt all the way, but for some reason, as I was eating it, it just brought back all of these memories of like school breakfast. I don't know if you remember back in elementary school, but when you get the little sausage and then the little pancakes and you just kind of drizzle the syrup everywhere, this is what it tasted like, and I would definitely recommend trying it. Make sure you share it with a friend because it could get a little overwhelming if you try to tackle it all on your own. So number 3 is the Krispy Kreme Triple Decker burger. At number 2 is the pineapple chicken rice bowl, and of all things, you're thinking, why would you get that at the fair? But I might be a little biased about it this year, but it was actually the very last thing I ate when I was there at the fair about a month ago, and I think it was because I had eaten fried food all day that this was just very refreshing. But they actually hollow half of a pineapple, and they use those same chunks and they put it back into the dish, and there's sticky white rice. I don't know if there's like butter on it, but there's just something really great about having that rice at the end of the day. And then the chicken was cooked really nicely too, so I was blown away. I've seen it at the fair for so many years, and I was just thinking to myself, oh, why would I get that? I can always get that at some other, chicken teriyaki place. But for some reason, this one definitely has a special place in my heart, and I will be definitely getting it every year moving forward. So that's number 2, the pineapple chicken rice. And last but not least, the number 1 fair food item that I had this year, and I have no drum roll for this, so wait for it. It is the bacon wrapped baked potato. And it sounds so simple, and I wonder why they haven't done it in all these years. I always love to add bacon as a topping to my baked potatoes, but this bacon wrapped potato is special. The bacon actually is wrapped on the outside of the potato, and it's baked that way, and the bacon's not overcooked, and somehow all of the bacon grease kind of gets back into the potato, and I don't really know how that works, but it's topped off with butter, sour cream, I think there's blue cheese, some hot sauce, and to top it off, jalapenos. And I remember just devouring this. This was right after I was at the beer festival. There was a festival there this past month, and I don't know if it was because of having the after drinking beer munchies or if it was genuinely good, but I was genuinely surprised at how delicious this particular dish was, and I would highly recommend it. I think it's at this Heart Attack Cafe, and they're usually known to bring some kind of bacon and this combination every year to the fair, and they did not disappoint this year, so that was my #1 choice. Hey guys, make sure you like this video and I can't say the word subscribe. Just subscribe, please.